I wanted to share a really cool experience. Um, my daughter quit her job. Some She really didn't like the place she was working at. It is a corporate structure, um, doing a lot of really wrong things that she couldn't handle anymore. So she ended up quitting. She just got to her breaking point and without thinking just quit. And she pays half the rent. So we're kind of, freaking out how the rent's going to get paid. But um, she needs to find some work. And being all freaked out is not the way to go. Nobody hires anybody that's freaking out. So you got to be in the best mood possible while you're trying to find a job. And I'm so, so proud of her. She's doing really, really well. She is stressed, massively stressed, but she's snapping out of it from time to time pretty darn good. Um, she's volunteering at some stables, which she really, really wants to work with horses. So she's now volunteering on the weekend. Hopefully, that will open up an opportunity for her, but it's at a really snobby place and they don't talk to her, so she's not really liking the environment, but she likes the horses. So she's doing that. But what was really, really cool is she also wanted to work at this company making cupcakes because she loves, loves, loves baking. So she had gone to this one place twice to drop off her resume, and then she had this brilliant idea of making some cupcakes and dropping them off to show them what her talent is like. So she made these awesome, awesome cupcakes. The most amazing lemon meringue cupcakes. Now, the cake was to die for. I mean, it was made with lemon yogurt, and like it was so moist. It was to die for, just the cake alone. And then you hollow out the middle and you put that like lemon meringue filling. You put the filling inside, and then you put a meringue over top of it. Oh, they to die for. So she dropped the cupcakes off at the place, and like she knew perfectly well that the company had already told her that they think they found the people that they're going to hire. And so she dropped these off and said, I know that you've hired, the people that you're looking for, but I thought I would just, leave you with a memory of my skills in case they don't work out. So the owner ended up was so friggin' impressed. Said, "This is the third time you've come in here, and I love your passion. And I'm gonna sit down and eat your cupcakes with my partner, and we'll have a discussion." So what was a closed door, she now opened. She now stood out, and yet this girl was, she's really, really the quiet type. She will never ever speak up for herself. She's more of the people pleaser. She's too shy to, stand out at all. So she came out of that. This is something that she would never, ever, ever do. She would always think, I don't want to bother them. And yet it's, why do we always think these negative thoughts, that why would you think that you're bugging somebody? you know that's what you want to do when you're looking for a job, is you want to bug them until they hire you. But you don't want to bug them so it's irritating. You want to bug them so that they can't, they want to see more of you. So it's a matter of being creatively um, helpful to other people when you want to stand out. So that's what everybody needs to do, is stand out, help somebody else out. It will lead to employment if you've lost your job, but it's be specific in what you want to do. Love what you do. Don't work for money. Work for the enjoyment and the lifestyle that you want to live. And your lifestyle is, what do you want to do for a living? What do you want to fill your 8 hours a day with? That is a life choice. That is a lifestyle. It's not what you don't create your lifestyle by your work. Your work is your lifestyle. So enjoy your lifestyle. Create the lifestyle that you want. And just because you can't comprehend what to do next doesn't mean that there's not something out there that you're supposed to be doing. And that's why I recommend this holodynamics. It will get you right on your path all the time. Now, for me, um, you know, diary, you can see all the bullshit that goes on in my life. But every time something happens, it's a process of overcoming it. And like you explained to me why my keyboard stops working. Just completely, I can't even plug in another keyboard to make it work on my computer. Now, the way I view the world is things will stop you and point you in a different direction. So something was making me, I mean, you look at the end picture, look at things from step away and look at it from a complete whole perspective. Now, that's what I do when I try and figure out what's going on. My computer's not working. I'm not supposed to be typing. The universe does not want me typing on a computer. Why? What else am I supposed to do? Use this holodynamics, use your intuition, keep yourself in a loving, peaceful state of being and ask, well, what am I supposed to do? And then you'll get an answer and it'll be like, cool, I never thought of that. But it's your challenges that every time you get a challenge, it's actually a pot of gold and you can't recognize it. When my daughter lost her job, it was a pot of gold. She didn't want to be working there. She wanted something else. So there is the perfect job for her out there. She just can't see it yet. But it will be there. And the more she works the process, the more she's peaceful and loving in her state of being, the more the answers will just unfold perfectly. So magically, while this computer didn't work, I got myself onto a completely different routine that I know I need to do. At the very beginning of this video blog, I said I needed to work out, and then the Gulf oil came up and I got distracted and highly focused on that. And there's always something that gets me off of working out. Yet I know without a doubt in my mind that the direction for me is to get healthier. So, not that I'm working out even more. Today I did. I jogged for the first time today, which is what I'm trying to do, is as soon as I get up in the morning, go for a jog and do the Tai Chi and do the yoga and do this other exercise that I'm working on. Am I doing it every day? No. I need to improve on that. So every day that I get up and I don't do it, I am always, well, why didn't I do it? What's the problem? Then I work that problem out. Every reason why you're not doing what you know you should be doing, there's a block there. It's in your face. All of your complaints, all of your excuses are something you need to transform into the solution. So me not getting up and jogging every morning is a challenge for me. It's a disappointment. Usually I would say, oh, you suck, you would criticize yourself. You'll say a whole pile of harmful things to yourself. You will make up a lot of excuses. Oh, I'm not ready. Oh, I'm this. Oh, this happened. Oh, this happened. You'll come up with a long list of reasoning why you can't do it. But at the end of the day, it's why do you have all of those things? Why do you have all of the reasoning? Why do you have all of these blocks? What's the cause of all of that? Figure out the causes of those, which will be not related to me working out at all. They'll be unrelated, but it'll be the cause of why I don't exercise. So what do I want to do? Do I want to focus on ignoring all of that? Just go and do it and be tough and strong and be dedicated and, all of those traditional, just be strong and do it. No, that's the wrong way to do it. That's what all addiction counselings will do, is you just got to be strong. You just got to block and deal and focus on the positive. That has been creating a global collapse because we've been ignoring problems. And as long as we ignore problems, problems tend to grow out of proportion. So it is time to not focus on the positive, and ignore the negative. It's more important to pay attention to the negative at the same time as having a focus on the positive. So that's where I'm at right now, is working through every single block that's preventing my life from unfolding the way I want it to unfold. So now that I've got myself on this different routine, I've got this really, really amazing idea came to me, because one of the biggest things is I want to get in healthier shape. I want to get off this welfare system, and I do want to earn my own living. Now, I got some major issues. I kind of don't like this current economic system. I don't like working for corporations that are doing harm to our planet. I don't like working with negative people. They will stress me out and cause me physical injuries. I'm on a disability. I have fibromyalgia, which is, I don't suffer from it as long as I do the right thing. If I work for the wrong employer, the illness will come up and show up and be really, really painful, and I'll be back on this disability. So, what can I do that will get me off this welfare system and not do any harm to anybody else? Now, I've had this bottled water concept, which is amazing. It's what I use every friggin' day and helps me stay on track, because, shit can happen. And I'll get on that mindset. When something negative happens, you think about it 24/7. Well, for me, when something negative happens, I will think about that. I will get addicted to that negative thought. But then, if I have to drink this much water every day and all of this water has an interruption, it makes me say, what's your intention? When I'm focused on something negative, this interrupts my thought and says, but what's the intention of what you want to do? And this one is prosperity and abundance. So I'm going to feel prosperous and abundant with everything, with ideas, with concepts, with new ways of communicating. So this bottled water concept might be a little bit hard for other people to comprehend, but I realize that it's my lack of communication skills. Um, there's this saying, people aren't ready for it. Well, it's not that everybody else in the world is not ready for it. It's I'm not ready for it. I haven't formulated the right words to make this a concept that's easy for everybody to understand how powerful it is to create the life that you want. It's the best transformation tool on the planet, which is something that I'm never going to give up on. But it's definitely going to be the second plan I'm going to work on, and it's definitely a nonprofit. It's something I will definitely not make huge profits off of. I will make my share of the profits. That won't be more than what anybody else on the planet is able to earn. But I did get this other really, really great idea. It is just like even better than the bottled water concept. And it's like creating a completely different matrix. Um, so it is really, really friggin' cool. It's like a directory. It is using YouTube. Um, it's a concept that nobody's ever thought of before. It's like elevating YouTube to a completely different level. It will blow away Facebook or anything that's already in existence. This combines it all and improves it all 100 times. It will start up